Okay, let's get it going again. Nico, I don't know, maybe people are... I've got 2 people viewing, so you and somebody else. Right, VSRP, or VSR Phoenix, round 6, I want to say. Yeah, we are not... Well, I love the track. This is the only time I've been in the practice server and it's actually been dry since last week. So I don't expect it to be dry. I expect it to probably be a wet quali and possibly a changeable race. I don't know. So possibly getting in the server first is key to get a good grid box, to get out on a... Yeah, just to try and get us a good qualifying position. If we can get pole, that'd be fantastic to get away if it's a wet race, because we've got no spray to contend with. If we're not, it's going to make it doubly hard. So, as I said, we're just going to have to see what happens tonight. I don't know. As I said, this is the only time I've been in the server, and I've been in it a few times, that it's actually dry. It's always raining. So, expect a wet quali or a wet race or both. I'll be very surprised if it's a dry race. But we'll see. Again, another track that's difficult to overtake on. That says quali's going to be key, to be fair. So yes, we're in a fortunate position. We don't have to go for the win, so to speak, but we also need to maybe try and keep it on the track. In wet conditions, the curbs are absolutely lethal. So yeah, we could be pedaling this beast around. So, but like I said, we'll see. We'll see how we get on. Server's going to reset at past. We will try and jump in as quick as possible. And yeah, then we'll just see. I think it's a minute or 2 free practice, and then we're going straight into qualifying. Like I said, people are probably going to sit in the pits to see what qualifying shows. One thing I don't want it to be is a dry track then going to start getting wet. Or, yeah, if it's the other way around, great. But if it's going to be a dry track, then it's going to start raining. It puts more pressure in quali, because you've got to get the laps in. If you don't, that's it. Once that rain starts coming down, you're going to get slower and slower and slower. So yeah, different animal tonight, so to speak. Not been in these or VSR Phoenix when we've had a wet race. So, and as I said, if it's a longer track, a wider track, I suppose it wouldn't be as bad. But being that Brands is quite tight, twisty, short, yeah, we'll see. Jaden, how you doing? One-on-one session. Not anymore, Nico. But yeah, as I said, we'll just try and bring it home tonight. Try and bring it home in some kind of decent position. See what happens. As I said, all the timing boards are pretty much messed because people have been in different conditions. Let's have a look. We were top, but not by much. So we might even be toppled now. The McLaren, as you can see, it's quite tight. The McLaren's got a BOP of plus 20 kg. Mike, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, plus 20 kg, which is never good. So I think there's maybe a couple of tenths more in it. A flat 23. So, but as I said, we'll just see. If it's raining, we want to be on the front row. If it's not, then it's not a big issue. So the KTM GT2, try it round Nords if you've got it, Jaden, because yeah, it's very playful. I think it steps out a bit, but it seems controllable. That's why I really like it. Yeah, I think it's fuel and tyres, Mike. Let me have a quick look. It should say in the race sign-in, mandatory pit stop for fuel and changing tyres. So presume both. Back to that then. I think they only mixed it up for the endurance. Is that a polar bear? That's a bulldog, Nico. Yeah, they only mixed it up in the endurance just to try and get people with different strategies, maybe. But so yeah, back to the norm. Problem is, I have no clue how much fuel we're going to be using if it's a wet race. I'll roughly know how much we're using in a dry race. I've got to set 2 strategies in the pit stop just in case it starts raining near the end. So it's going to be a nightmare, I think. Absolute nightmare. Who should ride on board with? Ride on board with Tommy, who's swapped to the Beamer. Oh, You, how you doing? Tommy killed him. Whoops. Never good. That's it. Keep an eye on the time. Like I said, jump out, and then I'll have to block the password, and then I'll try and jump in as quick as possible. Hopefully they won't mess the server up and they have to practice, or it doesn't go down like it did last week. Tell you to unmute me. You, Nico says unmute him apparently. Again. That's one track that, yeah, you want a car that's, what's the word? Very good at, yeah, handling and solid, stable, which the KTM isn't really. Unmute Nico, apparently. Or just Nicholas, as he's called now, because he keeps changing his name. I don't know if you have got him muted or not. No clue. I'll leave you guys to sort out that. Dangerous Dave, how you doing? I love brands. I absolutely love it when it's dry, but I think this is going to be wet. A lot of rain. You bought your first FF wheel, nice. You have to let me know what wheel are you coming from to a DD wheel or force feedback wheel. So I mean, I love the track when it's dry. It's really, I mean, the curbs and everything when it's wet. So nice, 823. Good time in a GT2. Well, it's just stupid quick. Yeah, I like brands. 22s without any ballast. But yeah, we've got big boy ballast on. 20 kgs of the stuff. I don't know whether it's a help or a hindrance in the wet, so. Oh, you want it now? Nice. Definitely a step up for sure. Yes, bros, you're new. I don't think you're new. Nico loves to change his name. Where we all got in? Not many. I think DD wheels are quite cheap now, though. That's the thing. You copied Jaden. So much choice as well, that's the thing. You was playing on controller. That's definitely a big step. I remember my transition from controller to wheel. I kept sort of saying to myself, right, why am I slower? Why am I slow on the wheel? And just, I think you just have to keep going and keep going and keep going until you get to the point that you are as quick, if not quicker, than the controller. It took me a while, and like I said, I did question why I went to a wheel, but well worth it in the end. Doesn't mean the Logitech isn't a bad wheel, to be fair. There's some quick people on Logitech, so I mean, you've got a good bit of pace as well. That's it. You just got to have confidence in yourself, and just don't think it's the wrong decision, because it's not. In the end, it'll all come together. Right, I'm going to jump out. I'm going to keep an eye on the server because I want to try and get in one of the first if I can. Yeah, I was Thrustmaster. I never went Logitech, so right, let's keep an eye on this. Did you go for, yeah, from a budget to, or is that your budget? Is SLDD? Geez, when I first bought mine, it wasn't really budget, but they've dropped a lot. So, right, let's keep an eye on this. Like it says, If it goes dark, the be right back comes, it means I'm putting in the password. So bear with me. I said I want to try and get in one of the first if I can. Hopefully. Doo-doo-doo. This is terrible trying to get in the server first. See, bigger track, dry. We won't have to worry about this, but short track, possibly could be wet, changeable conditions. Ah, right, yeah. A good jump. I bet it was a massive difference, though, in feel and everything. Right, give me a sec. I will be back. Right, not sure what they're going to do. It's raining anyway, that's fine. Because they've just done it straight into the quali. I'm not sure if they're going to change it. But it's raining. I told you it would be. The rain's going to get less and less, so it should get quicker and quicker. So we're not going to go out just yet. 18 degrees as well, that's cold. All right, let's have a look. Get my chat box up. So I can feel through the wheel. That's good, yeah. Just the whole feel is so much better. Right, we're going to go out. It's going to get, hopefully, less wet, but oh, it's going to be a nightmare, you know. Got to go out. See where these tyres are at. How unrealistic, yeah. That's 2 cars off. Right, yeah, bear with me. I'll try and read the chat when I can. Take it everyone's gone out on a dry setup or something. Let's go. How do you record live stream on Xbox? I think you've got to download Twitch, is it? Or not Twitch? Yeah, Twitch. There's a Twitch app, I'm sure there is. And then you've got to set it up that way. It's not too difficult to do, to be fair. I remember I used to do it before I had my PC. Giles go. All right. Grab your popcorn, yeah, definitely. Definitely going to be momentous. Way wide. Well, I'm going off as well with Grizz. Everyone's going off. Tommy's gone off. Thank you, Tommy. Sliding everywhere. Thing is, this track's going to get quicker and quicker. As you see, the railway, it says raining 30, it's getting lighter and lighter, so I think we just have to keep going. We just made that. We've got more time in us, that's for sure. We ruined the first corner like we've ruined it again. That says, yeah, we'll come in a minute because we've got to come back out and we've got to stay out because if the track starts to dry, we want to... This is my last lap. I ain't put a lot of fuel in, but... Is it? I thought it's come back, innit? Are you on about it because of the rain? It looks shit. No. No, don't go on the track. No. Right. It's getting less and less, but I just don't think it's going to work, you know, so we're going to put in 20, 25 actually. I think we can do, not really much we can do. Is it back? Is it bouncing? Is it? Oh, great. Go, 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 go. A second. I mean, it's going to be a matter of just staying out and just keep putting in laps. I mean, our lap was pretty crap, to be fair. Loads of mistakes in it. Back in the room. Yeah, I think it's starting to dry ever so slightly. Well, actually, because there's cars on the track. Yeah, we'll try TC4 instead of 5. I think this fuel should see us to the end of quali. We'll just see what we can do, because hopefully we can get it on the front row. I suppose I asked for this, really. So it wasn't going to go, say, dry. Stop everyone sort of scrambling out. Evening, Tom. How are you, mate? Problem is at the minute we're catching the guy in front and we haven't got enough gap to fall back. Don't you dare. It's gone. Well, I was about to say that's good. It's good for me. Well, I've got no one in front of me. I overshot that though. Overcooked it. Like I said, we'll just keep going. As I said, we've got enough fuel. Just keep putting in the laps. It's going to be like F1. Who's the last on track? He's going to sort of swing it. We just keep putting in better lap after better lap.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Might stand a chance. Not as good. Pulls that up. Maybe not. Right. On a dirty lap, so hopefully he won't slow us down. No, steady. You know what I mean about that curb? It is lethal. Absolutely lethal. Overshot that a little bit, but it might be okay. Just. I lose a little bit. Shot it. I haven't. I'm okay. Overshooting this. Steady.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
A bit of time up on this last corner if we get it right.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Not a lot. So I got so in tune with racing on the dry before we got to qualifying. I'm in that mode to take T1. I'm taking it wrong. I take it slightly different in the wet. Don't seem to get any quicker. I think it's the rain isn't getting. That's it now. I think they might be at the point of track's not going to get any quicker. I say that, but I'm going slightly quicker. Oh. Need a one lap at least. I need one lap at least to add to that. Not sure if that's going to be enough. Like I said, we've got enough fuel. Go to the end. Has the track got to its peak? That's the question. Funky fish in front. Right, we're going to get 2 laps. I'm hoping it's got to its peak that we can't, no one else can, what's the word? Ah, you twat. I noticed that. I don't know what's happened. It's a shame. Really is. I'll keep going. Like I said, we don't want to. We've got to have one more lap after this. So as I said, I'm hoping no one else can. No one else can get any quicker because the track's at its ceiling point. Because it's not going to stop raining, another 10 minutes it will start to, or it'll stop raining, so, or lessen, the track will stay as it is. This is what I'm hoping, that we should, yeah, be at a clinch pole. To be fair, let's hope for a wet race all the way through. If it's going to do one thing or another, I hope it just either goes wet or dry. I'll be happy with that. The problem is now, the guy in front's going slow. He's gone off. He's going to keep going, is he? Thank you. Right, we're going to get 1 lap. Let's see if we can just extend just that little bit more. Just don't think 6 temps is going to be enough. It might be, but we were sideways through there. Bet you will, Tom. You know how you love a wet race. I'm not. But as I said, I'd rather it stay the way it is. it's going to be wet, it's wet. If it's not right too well, we might have this, you know. Let's keep going anyway.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Oh, a bit far. We're okay though. We lose a bit.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Yeah, like I said, I'd rather it just rain all the way through or be dry all the way through, because I don't want to change in track. Well, there's the 2 temps pretty much. I'll take that. Oh, we'll put it where we needed to put it. Let's see what happens in the race. No doing the rain dance, Tom, if it starts dry, please. I thought it'd be closer, but I've done a lot of running in the wet. This is the thing. Because I've only been in the server once, like I said, that was just before the race and it went dry. All the other times it's been wet, so I've got a handful of wet setups. Is that a good time? I don't know if it is or not in these conditions. So, like I said, I'm happy with that. It's where we need to be, and if we can head off at the front, we've got no spray to worry about. That's my main worry, being behind drivers and having all that spray in so you can't see. Success ballad. Don't get them started, you. Oh, you're joking, Tommy. Where'd you get? That 12th ain't too bad. You can work with that, especially with a strategy in that. So, but problem is, it's a pig of a track to overtake on. But on the back of that, with the wet and slippery curbs, people are gonna, yeah, put a tyre wrong, I'd say. Right, it's getting less and less. Great.
Watch out for slippery curves and remember to brake early.
Oh, right, let's have a look. So, probably way too much fuel, but sod it. Right, so that one is wet. Use current tyres. That one is for dries. No clue what the tyre pressures are going to be. Probably around that, so I'm okay with that. The boss can just retire soon. I can't believe Fast's not in. I'm gutted, to be fair. That's it. That's it, Dave. Yeah, if he's consistent, stays out of trouble himself. Right, we're gonna go along with the fuel. We're gonna add a bit of fuel. And yeah, let's just see how we get on at the end of the day. We might go TC5 to start with. But yeah, we'll add more fuel, or put more fuel on to start, and it gives us a little bit of leeway. Eat my spray. Yeah, at least that way, if it is going to start to get less wet, then we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. Right, well, tell you what I'm going to do, because it says it's going to get less rain. I'm just going to put my tyres down by 3 clicks. Because obviously, I don't want them overheating. If it's going to get less rain, they're going to overheat slightly, so... Go back to this strat. No, I've got 2 strats. So the first one will be wet tyres. The second one will be dry, just in case, because I'm not going to be messing about with the tyre pressures if it goes dry, to put a dry set of tyres. I'm hoping it won't. I'm hoping it maybe goes dry with 10 minutes to go, or starts going dry, or the rain stops, but that's it. So then I'm fine with that. Just the little things. I've done it before where, yeah, I've never had 2 strats and I've gone in the pits and put dries on. I think a lot of people have, so... How you doing, buddy? Yeah, a lot of people have in a wet race. They've come back out on slicks. I've done it. And that's it. You just throw the race away. So, right, good luck, Tommy, and everyone else. This is going to be a battle. This is going to be a bit of a nightmare, I think. Like I said, if we can control the pace, we're okay. Yeah, and you, Tommy. I'm good, thank you, Had. Ooh. Rain entertaining, yeah, for you guys, not for me. Not literally over the curb. But yeah, we've just got to keep our focus and stay off that curb halfway through the lap. The one I showed you on the outside, because if we get on that and we've not got the tyres straight, we're screwed. We'll spin straight away and I might not be able to save it. So just got to be careful. So, like I says, it's going to go long. Not too sure if this lot of fuel's going to help. I don't even know how much fuel I need for the whole race if it stays wet. That's the thing. Definitely not as much as being in the dry, so hope it's a clean race. I do as well, Tom, to be fair. Rain's entertaining for me. It isn't. Definitely not going to be as consistent in the rain, but as I said, yeah, if we can keep the pace up that we've shown in quali, we should be about, what, half a second to maybe 8 tenths quicker each lap. If we can pull a gap, then we're in a position that we can dictate whatever we want. A wiper action, yeah. Come on, that man has them on in the dry. He needs no excuse to have his wipers on. Oh. Let's get these tyres up. And get good grip off the start. Not sure if we're going to first or second at the start. It's going to get the TC like an absolute nightmare, but I says I don't want to lower the TC. Not yet anyway. We'll start off at 5 and then maybe lower it through the race. Gonna get going. No. It's pushing and shoving behind. There's fighting going on behind, which is fine with me. Means I can scarp her. Stay away from the curb. Exactly, yeah. To start with, the tyres aren't going to get up to where I need them to be because I lowered them, but that's hopefully in preparation for later on in the race if the rain gets less and less. as sketchy as anything this first corner. Worse with fuel. Being a bit tentative where I was just going for it in qualifying. They're fighting behind me. A lot of 2 to 3 car action behind me, which I'm fine with, to be fair. I don't mind that at all. I said we'll keep it at TC5 for now. Like I said, gets a little bit less wet. Taylor's staying with me. Did he survive? That's good. It's always a nightmare, this track, if you're sort of mid-pack or even anywhere, second, third row. So... got Taylor staying up with me, fair play. I am using a slightly different tune though from qualifying. I just found the lighter fuel, the qualifying setup was better. When I went heavy fuel with the same setup, it was horrible. Slippery though, I tell you. Really slippery. A lot worse than qualifying, because we've got heavy fuel and that. He seems to be slow around this section and quick at the next. I don't know if Tommy is. Is Tommy on Twitch? There's a live broadcast with a commentator on Twitch. I think it's True Racing Revival or something. Or TTR. Something like that. God knows. Oh, steady. Catching. How quicker is he? Still got me as the fastest lap of the race, so what happened? Must have dirtied it, always gone wide. Keep overshooting this. I thought it was that. That's what I mean, it's good when he had a commentator. I think he's really good. Go, go, go. That's a better lap. Giles is catching Taylor. Hopefully they'll start fighting. It's a difficult track to overtake on, that's the problem. Horrible through there. Review the tube, how you doing? What's up? It's wet and I hate it. I'm good, apart from it being wet. I hope you're well. Horrible corner from me. Oh, Giles has just tapped into Taylor. About to say, I just had a horrible first corner. Taylor's not going to be happy with that. Going to be a penalty, I reckon. Six tenths down now because of that first corner. See, I worry now if he gets right behind me, not to say he's a bad driver, I don't mean that at all, but if he misses his braking points and punts me off, that's the problem. Just a little bit worried because of these conditions. It's easily done, that's the problem. Just outbrake yourself. Because he is catching me. We're pulling away from third place. I says I'd rather, yeah, not be punted. I don't know if he's waiting. He's made a mistake. He might be waiting for him. I don't know what's going on there. Has he made a mistake? I was going to put mine down to TC4. Probably give us a little bit more oomph. Space KC's been in. It's a brave move coming in this early. I know the tyres will last being wet, but yeah, if the track goes dry, he's going to have to pit again. I don't know what's happened to Giles. He was catching me. I think I'm going to overshoot that. Go straight on. Tyres are starting to warm up a bit. Maybe too warm if the rain starts to disappear. know what I mean? With the spray, it's horrendous. That says, yeah, I'd rather be in first with no spray. Lost some time. See, Giles might have backed off, to be fair, to, yeah, ride without spray. I suppose it's a sensible move. Yeah, we're pulling away from third quite quickly. And I went to pull the trigger. That's the thing. At what point do we say, right, we're coming in? Because it's not going to dry out. What, 20 minutes to go, something like that, after the weather hasn't changed. And just drop the tyre pressures slightly. Okay, that's you on tyre pressure. It looks like the Mustang's quick on the straights, obviously, the fast parts, but yeah, then I pull away, unless it's the timing board messing about. Goes down to 2.1. So it must be the fast sector. Mustang's quicker. And the more technical, I'm quicker. But yeah, I think the Mustang's got negative ballast. So's the Ferrari. So I don't know whether that helps or hinders in the wet. Because technically I'm even heavier. That's what I mean. Surely it would equal it out, wouldn't it? With a ballast. Or not equal it out, but because of the wet weather. I don't know. Because, yeah, certain cars aren't great in the wet, whereas they're better in the dry. Obviously quicker, but, yeah, overall, say. That 2.1 now, but he's definitely quicker. So this is where we have to worry, because we're going long. If he doesn't go long, depending, I suppose. We've got 44 litres left. What should we start with? 70, weren't it? We'll get to halfway, see how many laps we've done. We might even have enough fuel on board to go all the way, but we've got to fill up anyway, so we'll have to adjust that. Like I say, we'll keep going. Tyres are starting to go down now, so what they will do is when they get warm, so in theory, 70 litres, half of that's 35. So we get down to 35-ish. You know we ain't going to need that much in the pit stop. So he might be getting low on fuel, that's why he's quick. Put down to TC4, see what happens. Yeah, like I said, he might be getting low on fuel. Trust me, I'm not finding it fun. Just not trying to overstep the mark. Do not want to go off. I haven't even practiced the pit entrance, you know. It's going to be fun in the wet. How much quicker was he? Quite a bit. But then again, I haven't really got to worry because it's fast not being here. I'm not really racing Giles in the championship. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to win this, but it looks like he's quicker at the minute. I've just got to, yeah, play it by ear. Definitely looks like it's getting, the sky's getting a bit clearer. That's for sure. I'd say a lot of the people have probably gone heavy on fuel as well. Be surprised if they haven't, just in case it went dry. Overshot that a bit. Yeah, I don't think it's going to get dry enough, you know. It's going to stay like this. Maybe get a little bit dry, but not enough for dry tyres. We'll get to halfway and we'll see where we're at. Need to get this first corner correct. He should be on his lap time. Don't touch the curb. Thirty-six, 15 laps. So about halfway on fuel, so we're going to need a little bit more. But not what we're going to put in at the pit stop, definitely not. Ooh, almost touched the grass there. Definitely getting slightly quicker because of the fuel as well. Oh, we'll overshot that. Okay, though. Messed that up. We're about 24, yeah. I think so. We're putting in 30, so just hope the track doesn't get quicker, that we're using a bit more fuel, but I don't think it will. Not massively quicker anyway. Ooh, steady. I was going to see how much fuel I've got left at halfway and then we'll know how much to add. I've used 40 litres so far. Obviously we had a formation lap, but that wouldn't have used much, so when we get to our past, we'll know how much we've got to put in. We'll put it back up to 70, or we'll go 75 actually. Just to help us. I keep ruining that. Stay straight. Okay. I reckon we're down to about what? 25 litres left, so that's 45? Yeah, 45 litres. So we've used 45, sorry, that would have been, so we need 45, so we need, yeah, if we go up to 50, I think that'll do us. Oh, actually, we'll go 55, so we're going to need 25, I might as well just put the 30 in then that I was going to put in. I think it'll be fine. Who's pitted? No one from the top lot. Well, we'll keep going. Don't want to get stuck behind anyone, that's the thing as well. With the spray and everything else, and this is a nightmare track to overtake on. So we're going to stay out as long as possible. Holy shit, I thought we were putting 30 litres in, we're putting 40, it's too much. We'll put 35 in, I think we should be good there. We shot it again. It's catching up again. What position? Me or Tommy? Don't know where Tommy is actually. Well, somebody's come in. Oh, well, struggling now. Hope we don't get held up. That's what we won't need. And held up. That's a horrible corner by me. This is the problem, the spray. Thank you, Abbott. Thank you, buddy. You need to join up, submit, free lap times from I think Monza, Spa and Imola. There should be a link to their Discord in the description box below. It's VSR Phoenix. I need to start concentrating now, really. I'm trying to get these laps consistent. Oh, hey, steady. Yeah, trying to get these laps consistent to stay in front. Definitely getting more sketchy, though. The tyres are starting to go off a little bit. Old man's in. I could do with new boots on, but we carry on. Oh, somebody's killed the board. Cheers, Ollie. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I'm happy where these tyres are at, so I probably won't change anything in the pit stop. Except for change tyres. Just click that. Pulled away slightly. And I said ideally we want everyone to come in before we do. No, we've got to. It's mandatory. Fuel and tyres, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I went long on the fuel just in case the weather changed, but I don't think it's going to. How are you anyway, HP? I didn't ask you. Haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, like I said, we don't want to be stuck behind anyone, really. If there's only one or two left to pit, we should be okay. But then it's, yeah, we need to tiptoe into the pits as well. Okay, cool. Did you upgrade or? But yeah, these seem really good league, to be fair. And you might be able to get in next week because you get put on a reserve lift. And if obviously people don't turn up, then yeah, you can join. So Giles is in. Do we follow him in or what do we do? I ain't fussed, to be fair. Do we follow Giles in? I don't think he's going to get stuck behind too many people, but depends what lap times he does. We'll keep an eye on it. Ah, controller to Moser. That's a massive jump. I bet you're a little bit slower than what you were on the controller. We were having the discussion with somebody else at the start of the stream. You've just got to just keep persevering. I did exactly the same. Thought, what the hell have I gone to a wheel for? I'm slower. So you just got to, yeah, keep persevering. Well, you're faster. That's good then. Jeez. That's what you want. Straight onto a wheel and faster. Right, Giles is 1.3 behind Twiglet. Yeah, 1.3. No, he's not. He's 2.5 behind somebody else. So we'll keep an eye on that. He's not going to be able to use his tyres that well. We need to get in and out of the pits clean as well. We'll go with extra. I'm not too fussed, to be fair. I think we've got the pace anyway. So that goes to show how much fuel we had on board compared to Giles. He's 2.5 seconds behind. So I'll come out slap bang behind the others, which is no good. So we're going to carry on. One or two more come in, then yeah, we'll go for it. But we need to keep an eye on how Giles is positioned behind. Right, Twiglet's in. May do one more. He is catching up with a guy in front, but he's going to have the spray and everything, so we're putting in 35, so we're going to go with 35 just to be safe. We might come in the next go anyway. Be nice to get a bit of grip. He's not massively taking time out of the guy in front, but we want him right up behind the guy in front. Oh, he is, did that time. Whether he lets him past. If he lets him pass, we need to come in. Oh, you're joking. No. Easily done. Unless you have your MFD set and your pitch strategy. Where are you going? God, come on. Was that heart attack then? Right, we're coming in. Bad enough. Don't want to risk it. Right, let's do this. Let's try and get it done. Everything seems fine. Cannot see shit. Perfection. Yeah, hopefully Kota. As much as I don't like Kota, I hope it's dry. I can't be doing with wet. I'm not great in the wet, I'll be honest. I'm surprised I'm leading this race, but I am, so yeah. Come on, go, go, go. Get his tyres up. We pulled a slight bit on Giles, which is good. Let's go. Nice to have grip. Oh, it feels good. Yeah, I don't like Kota, but then again, I didn't like Indianapolis until we went there, and I basically put the time in, practice, got a decent setup, so, I mean, don't get me wrong, I weren't the fastest there, but we got a bit of luck, so. Right, if we can match Giles's times, then we'll be sorted, so we won't have no issues. My worry is having someone right behind you and then, yeah, outbrake themselves. Go, go, go. That's a bit horrible. Come on, tyres. Yeah, this is going to be it till the end, I'd say. Not going to dramatically get dry. Yeah. I can't see it raining at Kota. Wasn't there only one ever F1 race there that was wet, I think, if I remember? Every other one's been dry. So, they don't get much rain over there. What's happening down here? Right, I'm catching up with these two. That's not good. Fair play to Taylor getting back up to third. I know he's still got a pit, but yeah, that's it. I remember, yeah, wet. Never wet again. To be fair though, I think everyone had lynched the admins and that at VSR Phoenix if Kota's wet. Just trying to think what's after that. Mount Panorama, so that shouldn't be wet either. That should be a fun race. The only problem with that is you can get taken out by a back marker so easily there. So yeah, we should be on roughly the same amount of fuel, you would have thought now, or there or thereabouts. Even though I've got 27 litres or 27 laps of fuel. I'd just hoping the two guys in front, I don't catch them quickly because it's for position. I don't really want to let Giles catch up. How many rounds? I think it's like 16, 17 rounds. So quite a few, to be fair. I am really making a mess of these laps. Oh, Giles is starting to catch up, so I need to start getting my head down. I think he's doing 30.6 maybe. So we're not a million miles off. Need to get that first corner right. And this corner right. Better. Yeah, it's quite a few rounds. I think Nürburgring 24, Nords 24 is an endurance. We've got 2 rounds to sprint at Donny, which is good. So slightly quicker than Giles, which is what we need to do. Thank you, buddy. Need Taylor to go in, not be involved in the battle. Not sure, like I said, if Giles will get a penalty anyway. So we're 7.2 now. We are pulling away, and he's in. Couldn't ask for much better timing. Yeah, Giles is around 30.6, 30.8. I think we can get under a 30. That won't be the time. Well, I don't know, because fast ain't here. So me winning this, I go 2 race wins in front of him, and a bit of change as well. 2 race wins and some change in front. So as long as I see this home, puts me in a very comfortable position, especially going to Kota and tracks I don't tend to get on with, Nords. So it's all I needed. Wanted to have, be in that luxurious position, but then I've got pressure off at Kota. Problem is, I'll put pressure on myself, because if I win this, that's 6 in a row. Everyone will be saying, can he make it 7? Don't think so at Kota, to be fair. I think Fast should be back then, and he'll be pretty strong there, I'd say. Especially with the straight line speed of the Mustang, so we'll see. Never say never, but I say I'll take a second place right now at Kota. Definitely. Giles is so he's caught up a little bit. Have to keep going. If we're doing the same lap times, I think we're fine. I think we'll get a trophy, to be fair. I think they've got trophies in for this season, which, to be fair, when I see them, I thought, oh, I'm never going to get that. I only joined this to, like, get back into a sort of competitive environment, but also have a bit of fun. Funny how things work out, isn't it? But we're not home yet. Still got 10 minutes. Not count our chickens yet. Need to still bring it home. Need more realism, yeah. You get the guy coming up your spot. I'm saying, yeah, fan on track, human on track. Be careful. Stewards on track. Yeah, so weather stayed as it was all the way through, which is I'm happy with. Under his death box. Yeah, really happy that the weather stayed as it is. Right, Giles is catching. That's the problem. He's found a bit of pace. We need these guys to get out of the way, really. Problem is, they're fighting the 12th and 13th. Oh. This is not what we want. This is not what we want. Oh, come on. Okay, I'll force my way through then. You're not going to let me through. Not what we need. Cheers, Pete. Getting very sketchy. Very sketchy. I think the Honda at most tracks now, was it negative 40 ballast or something? Or was that the Lexus? I think the Lexus is as well, isn't it? I'll tell you what, that was a nightmare getting through there. Yeah. All the older ones, aren't they? They're just... And I don't think anyone does any new setups for them. That's the problem. And the problem is as well, you've got to look at it. If it's negative 40 ballast, I think negative 40 is the most you can take off a car. So it could need more. You don't know. The shame that, yeah, they just didn't. They got these other cars and then, yeah, just didn't do anything with the Lexus and that. And the M6. I don't think anyone's running the M6 in this championship. I know Twiglet in front, he's running the Lexus. I think he's only one of one, maybe. So. I wonder who's got the fastest lap of the race then. It certainly ain't me. Cheers, Twiglet. Thank you. How many laps do you reckon? 3, 2, including this one? 2 more, I reckon, after this, maybe. Might be 3. Just want to get it done now. Just, yeah. Because the back markers and that, you don't know what's going to go on. And that horrible curb there. Three laps, maybe. Yeah. God damn it. I need it to be over. At least I've got it in my head to remember about that curb. When you run on it, just don't floor the throttle or you're dead. That was my worry coming into this. Yeah, definitely 2 then after this. Oh well. This and another one maybe. Oh, we're doing 130, so that's 3, yeah, just. Not just. What am I saying? If we went any quicker, we'd do another 3 now. This and 2 more, but we won't. Definitely not. Just notice what I've been running. Holy hell, how the hell have I been running that? I've just noticed I've been running TC2. I don't know if that's because of... because I've been flashing people and it's changed my TC, or well, it must have been. How long have I been running TC2 for? Crazy man. Holy hell. I'll tell you what, I could have so easily went off, span it and everything. That is crazy. Cut the start of it. You never know, Tommy. You might get me at Kota. Like I said, it's never been a strong track for me. This is why I'm going to have to put the effort in. But as I said, I don't mind getting a top 3. It doesn't. I don't need to win them all. As nice as it is to keep the winning streak going, I've got to think, yeah, forward for the championship. I'm not bothered. I mean, I'll put the time in. I'll practice. I'll get it set up and everything else, and I'll just see where everyone else sits, lap time wise. So I'll just go for there. Since lap 32, okay. So not too long then, but yeah, I didn't even realise. Thing is though, it didn't feel like it was slipping that bad. Weird. Can't believe I won it. I can't believe fast didn't show. I did not expect that, to be fair. I thought he would have shown, but obviously we didn't know what everyone's pace was because of the changeable conditions in the server. To be fair, I'm glad I done all the running in the server when it was wet, really, because we've had wet quali and a wet race. Yeah. 17 extra, well. I wouldn't have put as much in if I needed a bit more pace over Giles, but we didn't, so we're good. And I park it on my usual place. The winner's spot. Oh, I'll tell you. Crazy. Crazy. To be fair, Tommy, as I said to you, I didn't expect to be in this position. I was asked if I wanted to join. I knew that there was some quick guys going to be racing, and yeah, I've just had luck. To be fair, I've just had a stroke of luck. I mean, I won the Zolder 2 races on my own merit. Kyle Army I shouldn't have won because obviously Fast made a mistake. What was after Indianapolis? I shouldn't have won Indianapolis. To be fair, I was gifted again. What was last week's? I'm trying to think what last week's was. I can't remember. Imola, I had the pace, so I won that on my own merit. And this one, I've won on my own merit, but Fast wasn't here, so... You slept like a baby. No drama, except for passing 2 guys for, I think it was 13th and 12th, they were battling. So that got a little bit sketchy because of the wet, but... I'll take that, it's over, it's done. We've got it out of the way. Round 6 is done. Yeah, 6 out of 6, I just... Yeah. As I said, I'll take it. I'm not going to not take it, but, yeah. You just... maybe because I've not put the pressure on myself. Maybe because I've come into it, as I said, with a different mindset. Before... I'd go into a championship thinking, right, I've got to win, I mean, at all costs. If I don't win, it's disaster. And I haven't. I've come here and just thought, okay, then, Fast is quick. Kyle Army was quick. As I said, well, the guys that watched the stream and have watched it back, I let him through because I didn't want to. I wanted to consolidate my seconds and not get swamped in by 3rd and 4th because we were pulling away with, say, battling Fast. So, but it was just unfortunate that, yeah, Fast span. So, sleeping during Boris's stream. Cheers, Julian. Thank you, buddy. But no, I'm over the moon with that. Right. We've got to get on to, obviously, Friday. I'm not here. Anyone that's in the Discord would have seen I'm not here. We'll be back Saturday because there's enough of you that have voted for it. So basically, the Friday turns into a Saturday. We're going to do what we were going to do on Friday and do it Saturday. What I might do is, tomorrow, I'm trying to think, nothing to do tomorrow through the day. I might put up a poll up to see if you guys want me to get all the numbers for, like, M6, Acura, the Lexus, the old Bentley, the Jag, right? And then basically just randomise them numbers, i.e. I give each individual person on the entry list, which will pretty much be most of you guys anyway, a random number, and that'll be one of the old school cars, and we'll just run that for the 5 races. Like we did with the GT4, but it'll be GT3s, but it'll be old school. The older cars, the cars that have got left behind. So, not too sure what to do. I might remove the BOP, or, well, I'll test what BOP is for what. And just see, or I'll just, like I said, I'll remove it probably. So, exactly. Well, you guys gave me the idea, so we might as well run it. And as I said, we'll do it that, I won't do it that you guys pick a number, because it just means I've only got tomorrow to sort of sort out the server for Saturday. So what I'll do is I'll just get all the numbers, however many there is, 5 or 6 cars, and then I'll just add a number to everyone's. See, I don't know. In the entry list, all it goes is your number. There's a number that coincides to each individual person's console ID. I don't know whose ID that is for whose name. So I don't know who I'm giving what car. Simple as that. So it's going to be random. So, yeah, it should be fun. It should be fun. So, and then, yeah, we'll definitely be doing Sunday as well. And we'll be starting off with Zandvoort this time on Sunday. And, yeah, have some fun with that. But, no, I'm glad you've enjoyed it. It was a bit more of a... Yeah, Saturday will be locked, as we do on a Friday. What was I going to say? Yeah, a bit more of an interesting race this evening. Me not just pulling away and leaving everyone. It's a bit more sketch, so I hope you found that a bit more interesting. And yeah, I am sweating, so I'm going to go and get a drink, go downstairs, put my feet up, maybe watch the commentator back on it and see what happened further on down the field. And like I said, anyone that hasn't, I'd suggest you, go and maybe check him out. He's, really good at what he does, the commentary and stuff. And yeah, that's me. Yep, take it easy, Nico. Everyone else in the chat, I'm going. And yeah, I will see you now Saturday.